in my brain with the candlelight. Losing my breath, losing myself, dreams are out of sight. Stop struggling against my demons. Stop taking life as fiction. Let it burn, burn, burn. Burn the pain, burn the lies, burn the fear inside myself, and burn it all again. It's the right time to escape this cage I've been locked in for so long. It's not where I belong. Let it burn, burn, burn into the ground.
Your opening contest is a first round match of the Heavy is the Crown tournament scheduled for football.
The bell has rung, and this first round match in the Heavy is the Crown tournament is officially underway. Our first round, TJ Kellis going one-on-one against Logan Ridge. My name is Asa Gray. I will be calling all of the action here in this one-night tournament here at Ignite Pro Wrestling, crowning excellence, where the winner of this tournament tonight, what Logan, with a beautiful arm drag here on TJ Kellis, but Kellis springs back to his feet, answers with an arm drag of his own. Logan Ridge now with another arm drag. Comes up empty at the charge at the corner. And Kellis lays him out with the running elbow strike. Jumping back elbow. Logan Ridge very uneasy on his feet. TJ Kellis with the trip on Ridge. Both of these men coming out the gate like a house of fire. Kellis for the springboard forearm. Our first pinfall attempt of the match too. Only a 2-fall though. Kellis positioning Logan in the middle of the ring. Springboard off of the second rope. Hits the moonsault too. But again, only good for a 2-fall. Kellis, Ridge both going all out here in the opening moments, and it is because the winner of this tournament, as Kellis gets caught with a huge knee. Ridge takes him over. Running drop kick. The winner of this tournament receives an anytime, any place matchup of their choosing. They can use it for a championship opportunity. If there is someone that they feel is ducking them, they can make that match happen. They can choose the stipulation. Whatever match they can envision, they will get. So the stakes are incredibly high as Logan now charging. Double knee strike to Kellis, pulls into the cover two. Only a 2 count though as TJ Kellis gets the shoulder up. Going back to the prize at stake here, this matchup of the winner's choosing have a full calendar year to call that in. 2. Great job by our official catching that the shoulder was not down at the initial bridge attempt, but Logan Ridge able to get Kellis in position there to go for the pinfall attempt. However, it was not quite enough to move out of the first round. Kellis and Ridge trading forearm strikes. Logan is rocked. Kellis back to his feet though. Jumping kick. Oh, Ridge caught the boot but ended up getting an enziguri for his troubles. Kellis is up. Oh, Kellis is caught here. Logan Ridge now. Oh, Kellis spinning out of it. What a reversal, sending Logan Ridge face first into the mat and hard. But both men are down. May have been an awkward landing for Kellis as well, but maybe not because we see him tip up. Although grabbing onto that shoulder there, it looked like he was favoring it a little bit earlier here tonight as well, and that landing may have done him no favors. Oh, Logan ducks out from underneath. Oh! And now Kellis is trapped in a submission move here from Logan Ridge. Oh, and then Kellis submits! Kellis with a verbal submission! Well, TJ Kellis showing a lot of heart here, but something may have gone on that shoulder. We'll have to work to get an update later on, but congratulations to Logan Ridge making out of the first round of the Heavy is the Crown tournament.
Your next match scheduled for roll call is the first round match of the Heavy is the Crown tournament.
Disrupt that stupid shoe.
From West Springfield, Illinois, weighing 230 pounds, #180.
our next first round matchup in the Heavy is the Crown tournament here at Ignite Pro Wrestling, crowning excellent the Shotgun City Sheriff Clayton Clark, going one-on-one with hashtag what a masterpiece Bud Galloway. Hashtag wham. I think Clark just got on to the people that were cheering him, told him not to. Clark underneath. Bud goes for a little ride there, but gets turned around. We might have a quick one here. No, not enough. Oh, but Clark now. Couple of quick near falls to start things up here. And that is the name of the game here. This is a one-night tournament. The winner of this tournament will not have to only wrestle in, but will have to win 3 separate matches in one night if they want that anytime, anywhere matchup opportunity of their choice. So imagine the advantage that either Galloway or Clark would have here tonight if they ended this matchup in under 3 minutes. They'd be going into that semifinals completely fresh. As we see hashtag wham backing Clark into the corner, a clean break. The Sheriff of Shotgun City is not impressed, however. Both men sizing each other up in the middle of the ring here. Strong lockup. Vocking for a position here is Clark now. Transitions into the arm ringer. Has that total wrist control. And with that, he can wrench and torque. Oh, strike right onto the elbow. Well, those tendons are very tight. And look at Wham! Slapping at the hand, at the fingers, breaking the grip, and locking in his own wrist lock here. Transitions into a side headlock, very clean. Well, and Bud found his paintbrush that we saw Clark take from ringside earlier. So brushing at the face, some referee discretion here. Galloway very, very lucky he didn't get himself disqualified. If he's wanting to win this whole thing, he's got to be careful. Clark again getting frustrated with the crowd, getting frustrated with his opponent. Claiming that his paintbrush was stolen. I don't think that's how that went, Bud, but all right. Not Bud, Galloway, you know what I mean. Clark now behind on Galloway, who again transitions, reverses it, and transitions into a side headlock. And now Clayton Clark with some close fists in the midsection. Sends Galloway up, goes for the trip. Galloway steps over. Oh, gets caught into that atomic drop. Swings wide, Galloway ducks, catches him, inverted atomic drop. I might have just gotten those backwards, but I don't think it matters much to Clayton Clark what they're called. Oh, into a release back suplex. A hard landing as Galloway was unable to pick up the win here as Clark gets the shoulder up and is now looking to create a level of separation from him and his opponent. But instead, he has put himself in quite a predicament as Galloway just unloading on Clark here. Oh, but Clayton Clark, very wise, using the ropes to his advantage, dropping Galloway at first, and then driving him back first into the mat, going for a cover. Far leg is hooked, but still only managing to get a 1 count. Oh! Teeing off with these elbow strikes, square to the top of the head. Might have, from where I'm sitting here, he may have tipped the head back of Galloway and drove the tip of that elbow maybe into the bridge of the nose as well. Oh, slap right to the face, but Galloway answering back with strikes of his own. That level of disrespect is not going to be tolerated from the What a Masterpiece. As now Galloway with right after right, but gets cut off here with the boot to the midsection. Big stroke. Oh, Clark gets hit with a spear. Both men are down. What an explosion out of hashtag wham. But Clark back to his feet. Charging Galloway gets nothing but a clothesline. A back elbow strike. A headbutt. Clark is down. But again, he is stirring. He's moving around. He knows that he can't. Galloway trying to inflict as much damage as possible. Misses that elbow. And that is huge for Clayton Clark. To dodge that elbow drop really opens up Galloway. And what does Clark have planned here? Climbing to the top turnbuckle, but Galloway already back to his feet, has him caught and thrown from the top rope. Clark sent flying from the top turnbuckle, and now he is at the corner trying to undo the top turnbuckle of the post here. Our official, he's saying there's something in his eye. The official working, trying to get that turnbuckle put back in place, but Clark, what did Clark just pull out from underneath the ring? He's got a chair. Clayton Clark pulls a chair. No. Galloway! You have got to be kidding me. He may be the sheriff of Shotgun City, but Clayton Clark just stole one from Bud Galloway. The official believed that Galloway used the chair and disqualified him. Well, by hook or by crook, we know who will be moving on to the semifinals of the Heavy is the Crown tournament. And it's the sheriff of Shotgun City, Clayton Clark. Oh, he's so proud of himself. The first round of the Heavy is the Crown tournament continues as B-Rad challenges Chris Cutler. And it is plain as day of who the Ignite Pro Wrestling crowd is hoping makes it to the semifinals. Cutler mouthing off to the official who has to repeat. Cutler's claiming B-Rad's trying to cheat. It was Clayton Clark, his own hired gun, that removed that top turnbuckle in our last matchup. But the level of disrespect, the attitude of young Chris Cutler, it's what I've come to expect. Incredibly gifted athlete, an innately talented young man is Chris Cutler, who takes B-Rad over and makes it look easy. But it is all attitude and ego with Cutler that ultimately is what this crowd. He can be as talented as he is, and the crowd doesn't respect it. Just again, the disrespect he's throwing at B-Rad here. He's got to be careful, because one of these days someone is going to make him eat these words. But a scoop slam here from Cutler, but he's turning his back on B-Rad. You don't turn your back. And B-Rad is showing exactly why. Couple of arm drags, a slam of his own. And Cutler's in a rough spot here in the early goings, and he only has himself to blame. He wanted to rub it in the crowd's face. He turned his back on B-Rad. Again, he's spending too much time arguing with our official, and he turns right around into a slap to the face. And Cutler getting caught off guard there. B-Rad's asking for a second, and he gave him one. Oh! What a chop! Oh! Taking Cutler off his feet. I hope B-Rad's hand's okay. Everyone talks about how dangerous wrestling is, and obviously... God, I hate that sound. Everyone knows how dangerous wrestling is. But no one considers the damage that it can do to your hand. B-Rad, take care. Or hit him again. Either one, I'm happy with. Oh, and Cutler with a shady, cheap shot here. But credit where it's due. That's the level of ring awareness. He knew B-Rad was going to be following him in. And instead of rolling under the bottom rope, B-Rad entered in between the middle and the top. And Cutler caught him. And now Cutler, with a little return for Cutler here, getting the chop in on B-Rad, now raking his eyes, dragging him face first across those steel cables that make up the ring ropes. And now Cutler driving the boot into the jaw, into the throat of B-Rad. But again, continues to gloat. He continues to try to insult the crowd. And it costs him. Oh! Again, going for a cover here. Far leg is hooked, but only a 2 count. again, I've got to give Cutler a little bit of credit there. He saw that B-Red was on the move, and he put a stop to him. It was a big suplex from Cutler, going for another cover. But again, B-Red kicks out. Cutler's a handful of hair to derail the momentum that B-Red was building up. And now as B-Red is stuck on the second rope here, look at how Cutler is using the top rope to add even more pressure, to add even more just strength. Bridging Northern Light suplex, going for the pinfall, but again, B-Red manages to get the shoulder up in time. What does Cutler have to do to keep B-Red down? And that is a question that everyone who steps in the ring with B-Red finds themselves asking. The heart, the determination, a short arm clothesline, bringing down Cutler. But can he capitalize? Gets the hand on the chest. It's enough for a cover, but it's not enough for a win as Cutler gets the shoulder up. But as I was saying, the determination, the grit, the heart of B-Red, there is no quit in B-Red. And Cutler is finding that out firsthand as he turns around for a back elbow. Clothesline dropping. Cutler now. Oh, but Cutler ducking the clothesline. Rolls B-Red through. Oh, but he's got a hit. Cutler with a handful of tights. Well, that's two matchups in here in the first round in a row. Absolutely stolen. Chris Cutler with two handfuls of tights, holding B-Red in place. But at the end of the day, all that matters is what the record book says, and that will say that Chris Cutler moves on to the semifinals of the Heavy is the Crown tournament.
Your next contest is the final first round match in the Heavy is the Crown tournament, scheduled for one fall.
Make wrestling great.
The final first round matchup in the Heavy is the Crown tournament is officially underway as Derek Gage offering the handshake to Dexter. And you can't say that you're surprised at the antics here of Derek Gage, a very, very disrespectful individual, willing to do whatever he can to win. and to get any sort of leg up. Sending Dexter into the ropes, telegraphs the back body drop and gets nothing but a kick to the face from Dexter. Both men know what is at stake. Oh! Dexter quickly with the face plant one, only gets the 1 count. But Gage is shaking here in the corner. Dexter charging in with the forearm smash. The crowd wants to see one more. Charges again, but Gage this time steps out of the way, sees it coming, and now laying into Dexter. With those hard shots, catches him, plants him down. Driving all of the air out of Dexter. Jumping up to the second rope here. Lands a big splash, stays in for the cover. Only a 2 count though. Again, if Gage, not only would defeating Dexter be a huge feather in the cap of Derek Gage, but if he could do so quickly, he would remain fresh for the next 2 matches potentially in this tournament. Sending Dexter crashing into the opposite corner here. Derek just absolutely... Oh, and again, back to the disrespect that I was talking about. But there is that kind of pinfall, that kind of gesture, that is not about winning the matchup. It's about sending a message. It is about selling your opponent and the crowd that you do not respect the man that you are standing across the ring from. And to do that to someone, a competitor like Dexter, is certainly a choice. And we'll see how it pays off, but right now, Gage firmly has things in hand here, bouncing Dexter's head off the top of the turnbuckle, sending him into the opposite one, but runs into a big boot, a back elbow. And Dexter from the second with the crossbody too, but it isn't enough. Gage gets the shoulder up. This final first round matchup will continue here at Ignite Pro Wrestling. Crowning excellence. Dexter is poised, is ready. Not waiting for Derek Gage, but Gage very well may have just baited him in. Sidestepping Dexter, who then slams into that turnbuckle. Oh, Gage now off the far rope. Driving all of his weight with a running start, driving Dexter throat first into that middle rope, but it's still unable to get him the victory here to move on in the tournament for an anytime, any place, any stipulation matchup of the winner's choice for the winner of the first Heavy is the Crown tournament. Oh, Dexter with a great block and a spinning attack. Driving Derek face first into his knee. Sidesteps him, stays in for the cover, but was unable to move and put more of his weight across the shoulders, across the chest of Derek Gage. Was unable to hook a leg, and therefore Gage was able to kick out. Dexter, though, very wisely staying on top of Gage. Oh, but Gage, very well scouted, spins out. Manhandles Dexter up. Sidewalk slam. What impact in the middle of the ring. Thought Gage was getting ready to go for a cover, but instead opting to try to inflict even more punishment on Dexter. Dropping Dexter face first in that unprettier. Now going for that cover, and near leg is hooked. Was that no, it wasn't. Dexter with the hand on the rope. I thought that was a 3 count. I thought Gage was going to upset Dexter here. But great ring awareness from Dexter here tonight as he sensed where he's at. He knew he had the space and was able to grab onto that bottom rope Oh, but Gage now on the outside looking for another unprettier. Oh, no, no, no! There is absolutely no padding. This is concrete floor on the outside, and Derek Gage just went face first. But the referee's count is continuing. Dexter back in the ring. And that's it. Dexter by count out. Dexter having to bring out a heavy hitter to keep Derek Gage down and on the outside for the count of 10 to move on into the semifinals. And you see him there. He says that he's going to win the whole thing. Well, he'll have two opponents to get through before he can call himself the winner of the Heavy is the Crown tournament.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, your next match is the semi-final match of the Heavy is the Crown tournament scheduled for one fall.
And with that, our first semifinal match is underway as Logan Ridge goes one-on-one with Clayton Clark. Logan Ridge victorious and ducking underneath a quick early assault from Clark. strike, and that Clark thought he was going to get the jump on Ridge, but came up short, ducking the kick though. Oh, shotgun drop kick sends Logan Ridge into the corner. Rough. Clark now all the way on the top, drops the elbow on Logan Ridge with 1, 2. Oh, but Ridge gets the shoulder up. Clayton Clark stealing a victory after getting Bud Galloway disqualified in the first round. Logan Ridge landing hard on the outside here. Clark very wisely not giving him any time to breathe, going after that neck. It looked like Logan was holding onto the neck as he was falling to the outside, and now Clark just brutally going after the neck of Logan Ridge. Again, using that steel guardrail on the outside. Clark now rolling Ridge to the back inside of the ring. Clark now driving the knee into the back of the neck of Ridge. Oh, God, just dropping all of his body weight. Clark looking to deal some very serious damage to Ridge. Now choking Ridge across the middle rope there. Again, rope is kind of a misnomer. It's a steel cable wrapped in tape. There's very little give. As Clark now continuing the assault on Logan Ridge in the corner here, driving shoulders into the midsection of Ridge, trying to drive him all the way to the steel frame there. Running European uppercut. And this may be it for Ridge. Clark, far leg is hooked. 2. Oh, but Logan Ridge gets the shoulder up in time to continue this matchup. Both men fighting for a shot at the finals of the Heavy is the Crown tournament as Clayton Clark lifts Logan up. Logan fights his way back to his feet though. Kick to the midsection. Elevated DDT. And Clark may be out. Drapes across for the cover, but only gets a 2. But will Logan Ridge be able to follow up though? Oh, Clark saw him coming, pulls him face first into the turnbuckle, now just stomping away at Logan Ridge. Looking for just the choke, maybe. Be pretty ironic if Clark got himself disqualified here in the semifinals after tricking the official into disqualifying Bud Galloway in the opening round here of the Heavy is the Crown tournament. Again, stomping away, choking at Logan Ridge. Logan Ridge victorious over TJ Kellis. It doesn't even make any sense, Clayton, but okay. Ridge victorious over TJ Kellis in the opening round. Very hard-fought victory, which is gonna come into a. Oh, look at the. Oh yeah, only a 1 count. You know that's not gonna do it from someone like Logan Ridge. There's just no way. Clark now has him trapped, arm trapped, throws that clothesline wide, but Ridge ducks it, hits one of his own. Running back elbow strike. Ducks the clothesline attempt. Oh, spins Clark into a knee strike. Clark rebounds off the ropes though. With the running lariat, both men are down. This could be the deciding factor here in this matchup. Which of these two men will make it to their feet first? Who will be able to maintain any sort of momentum? Will it be Logan Ridge? Will it be Clayton Clark? Who will make it to the finals of the Heavy is the Crown tournament here at Ignite Pro Wrestling? crowning excellence. Clark falls into the cover here, but not enough. He had his body weight across the chest. He had the inside leg hooked, but it wasn't enough to keep Logan Ridge down as Clark building up a head of steam into the running splash, but still cannot put Logan Ridge away. The frustration is showing on the Sheriff of Shotgun City, but he's got to stay focused. He's got to stay on the attack if he wants to make it to the finals, because we know Logan Ridge, just like we saw in the first round, can quickly turn any scenario into a victory. But it's hard to see at this point in the match after these heavy shots being unloaded. Now, Clark looking for a suplex here, perched on the second rope. Ridge fighting from that seated position on the top rope. Both men battling here, trying to maintain footing. Ridge sneaks down. Oh, carries Clark down. Into a sit-out powerbomb. This is it. 2, 3. And just like that, Logan Ridge makes his way to the finals of the Heavy is the Crown tournament. But who will he face? Will he face Dexter? Will he face Chris Cutler? Stay tuned to find out.
Ladies and gentlemen, your next contest is the semi-final match in the Heavy is the Crown tournament, scheduled for one fall.
Make wrestling great again.
The bell has rung and the second and final semi-final matchup in the Heavy is the Crown tournament is underway as Dexter taking on Chris Cutler. Cutler taking full advantage of the crowd, taking full advantage, making his full way around the ring before the matchup starts. Cutler maintaining that wrist control, has Dexter in the middle of the ring. Dexter going after the hands now. Oh, and wrenching the arm over the shoulder of Cutler. As that arm trap transitions into the side headlock. And Dexter's smart move, or excuse me, Cutler's smart move. Finding the ropes, finding the edge of the ring. Oh, grabbing the tie. Rolls through, swings wide, but Dexter sees it coming, sidesteps into a side Russian leg sweep. Goes for the cover, but doesn't even get the 1 count. Again, this is a one-night tournament. Both of these men have already competed once before. Dexter eliminating Derek Gage on the outside. As you see Cutler dumping Dexter to the outside. Dexter winning by count out. Oh! Cutler landing hard as Dexter grabs the legs. Slamming Cutler head first into that steel barricade. It took Dexter driving Derek Gage head first into the concrete on the outside here, and a running start blasting Cutler's head into that, again, the steel barricade. The crowd wants to see it again. And it looks like Dexter will oblige, dragging Cutler and sending him in again into the barricade. Dexter may be looking for another count-out victory, but no. Slides in, back out, restarting the officials' count. Dexter not wanting to win by count-out, maybe just yet, or maybe he just wants to inflict more pain on Cutler, but ultimately, it may cost him, as it looks like Cutler sidestepped and sends Dexter into the barricade. Cutler, Dexter battling on the apron. Dexter sending Cutler, to the outside, but Cutler recovers well, tripping up Dexter, sending Dexter face first into the ring apron. Everyone knows the apron is the hardest part of the ring, but now Cutler, quick to follow him up, pulls him, goes for a cover, far leg is hooked, but only good for a 2 count. Cutler in his opening matchup stealing this spot in the semifinals from B-Rad with not 1 but 2 handfuls of tights to continue on in the Heaviest the Crown tournament for an anytime, any place, any stipulation match of the winner's choosing. Good for 1 full year as Cutler with a solid kick to the back of Dexter measures up his opponent, some strikes in the corner, snapmare takeover, builds up a head of steam, a running diving clothesline, again going for the cover, 2, 3, no, he probably didn't get the pinfall there because he didn't have a handful of tights. Cutler talking trash to the crowd even while trying to bring Dexter to his feet. But Dexter will maintain that arm control. Oh, face plant! Down goes Cutler. Dexter going for the cover. 1, 2, 3, no! Cutler getting that shoulder up. Dexter seems to be in disbelief here. Dexter looking to the crowd for support, looking to feed off of the energy of the crowd, and there is no one. I was going to say there's no one that gets the crowd going more than Dexter here at Ignite. But Cutler with a picture-perfect back suplex. Awful proud of himself, but not immediately going for the cover. The arrogance Again, not putting full body weight across the shoulders, not hooking a leg. The arrogance of Cutler is what is going to cost him in the long run. But someone's got to stop him to do it. Short arm clothesline. Holds on to the wrist. Drops him with another one. Maintains that wrist control. He wants to... Looking for a third one. A handful of hair. Oh. Exploder suplex from Cutler here. This may be it for Dexter. 1, 2, 3. No. Dexter getting that inside shoulder up in time to save his tournament hopes and dreams. Again, Cutler taking all this time to tell the crowd how great he is instead of just showing us how great he is by beating Dexter here. And again, this is, you don't give someone like Dexter an opening like this. You just don't. Cutler sending Dexter, Dexter, and that is exactly why Dexter from the second rope uses that momentum for a diving shoulder block. But now the question is, can he maintain? Can he continue this momentum to pick up a victory over the incredibly impressive Chris Cutler here tonight at Crowning Excellence? Checks the clothesline attempt, hits the back elbow, drives the face of Cutler into the knee. STO goes for that cover, arms are trapped. But you saw how Cutler used the free legs to generate that momentum enough to get his shoulders off of the mat before the referee could count to 3. Dexter now looked like he was calling for it. This could be the end of Chris Cutler here tonight. And will Dexter end up facing Logan Ridge in the finals? Oh, Cutler! What a German suplex! Cutler now looking to climb to the top turnbuckle. Off the top, but comes up empty! Off of that big splash, but Dexter moves out of the way, may have been playing possum a little bit. Maybe goading the young Cutler into making a mistake. Dexter has Cutler up on his shoulders. Ooh, an elbow strike. And now going after the eyes. A blatant eye rake from Cutler. Fisherman suplex into the bridge. 1, 2, 3. Chris Cutler just upset Dexter. Well, Chris Cutler just surprised everyone by eliminating Dexter from the Heavy as the Crown tournament. He will now be going into the finals against Logan Ridge. What a victory from Chris Cutler. The finals of the Heavy as the Crown tournament. Cutler, Logan Ridge making his way to the ring, making his entrance for the finals here, and Cutler taking the opportunity. He smells the blood in the water. Attacking Logan Ridge from behind. Absolutely despicable showing from the young Chris Cutler here. showing the effects of the two previous matches. Cutler looking surprisingly. Cutler looking to eliminate Ridge but from the competition before the match even starts. Our official telling Cutler that Logan is insisting on competing here. Again, the anytime, any place, any stipulation matchup opportunity is on the line to the winner of this matchup as Logan Ridge coming out like a house of fire, attacking Cutler. Cutler reverses the throw into the corner, but Ridge able to stop himself short, catches Cutler on the charge. Springboard rebound, arm drag. Sends Cutler to the far side, rolls to the outside of the ring. Ridge now giving chase, looking to get a little bit of payback here on Cutler for the assault before the matchup could even begin officially. Oh! But Cutler saw Ridge coming. The sound that Ridge made running face first into that steel post on the outside. Cutler now blasting Ridge into the barricade. Immediately following up with some chops, some strikes. Cutler now going for the cover. But Ridge somehow getting the shoulder up. Two grueling matches from Logan Ridge. Chris Cutler stealing a first-round victory and a big upset win over Dexter in the semifinals. Cutler now wrapping the arm. And kicking the rope into the shoulder. I was about to give Cutler credit for staying focused, staying on the attack of Logan Ridge, showing that he knows he cannot underestimate his opponent. But just like that, the crowd got in his head. This time it did not cost him though as he charges. Oh, a handstand into a senton. Again, a cover, but not enough to win the first ever Heavy is the Crown tournament in the main event of crowning excellence here at Ignite Pro Wrestling. Cutler grabs a hold. Wrenching. But Logan Ridge able to spin his body, able to get his base underneath him, fights out of the hold, but Cutler is right there to cut off Logan Ridge, refusing to allow Ridge to gain any sort of momentum. Rope assisted stomp from Cutler. And again, just such a disrespectful display from the supremely talented Chris Cutler. Once this raw talent is refined and hopefully his attitude gets fixed, the sky is the limit for Cutler. It truly is. And it may all start here with him winning the tournament here tonight. But instead, we're seeing him gloat. We're seeing him jaw with the crowd. We're seeing him letting the crowd get underneath his skin. But when you're in the ring with the caliber of competitor like Logan Ridge, no matter how much punishment he suffered this entire night, you cannot underestimate your opponent. But Cutler again looking great, running bulldog again into the cover. But Ridge fights his way out from underneath. The frustration starting to set in, but Cutler has got to maintain focus. And Logan Ridge showing that there is not an ounce of quit in his body. He will fight as long as he has breath. snap suplex from Cutler onto Ridge. Keeps him in a sitting position, and what a kick from Cutler. Goes into a splash, stays in for the cover, but still unable to finish off Logan here. Cutler has found a lot of success here in Ignite thus far early in his career, and what a cornerstone victory. This finalist, oh, and that snap German sliding to the outside quick as a whip, deceptively fast, and just a hand on the face, but still, he may have had it there if he had gone for an actual cover, but instead he wants to send a message. He wants everyone to know that he is as good as he thinks he is. And winning this Heavy is the Crown tournament is a great way to do that, but you're not going to do that jawing with the crowd with lazy, cocky pins like that against someone like Logan Ridge, who twice tonight we have seen it only takes a second, it only takes one reversal, and he can win by submission like he did in the first round against TJ Kellis. He can win by pinfall like he did against Clayton Clark in the second round. Just like that, this may be that opportunity. Spinning into a DDT, laying out Chris Cutler. But is there anything left in the tank for him to follow it up with? Is there anything left in Logan Ridge? If he wants that match, if he wants that match opportunity. Cutler the first to his feet, throwing some heavy hands at Ridge, but Ridge catching it, and now answering back with some shots of his own. Cutler reversing the Irish whip, but Logan goes up and over with a kick right to the side of the head. Cutler is rocked. He is unsteady. Ridge catches him into another spinning DDT. The step through DDT, Millennial Z, spinning hook kick, and just like that, we may have a winner of this tournament. 1, 2, 3. No, only 2. The official says Cutler got the shoulder up in time. Some frustration now showing for Ridge, but again, he has got to keep a cool head. What a momentum builder this would be for Ridge as well. He and Dexter have rid Ignite of the Forgotten. And now Cutler is up. Oh, Cutler into a jumping cutter. Cutler, he may have it here. The leg is hooked. 1, 2. Oh, not yet, as Logan Ridge having to shove the head of Cutler just to maintain that motion, get Cutler off of the shoulders. Cutler now with the legs trapped. Oh, the foot. Notice the foot trapped behind the quad of Logan into the bridge. Again, the talent of Ridge. And Logan taps out! Logan taps out! Excuse me, the talent of Chris Cutler locking in that submission, and Logan Ridge submitting. Is officially the winner of the 2024 Heavy is the Crown tournament. And not only does he wear that crown, Chris Cutler for 1 year can name the matchup. He can choose his he can choose his opponent. He can choose the place, the time, the stipulation. Will it be for a championship? Will it be to settle a score? The sky is the limit, and those choices are entirely Chris Cutler's.